Good morning and happy Saturday, Bridgepoint. If you're tracking along with us in our Advent reading guide, then you know that this weekend we're reading through Isaiah 42 and 43. I'm going to be reading a few excerpts, and as I do, I want you to focus on the gentle compassion that God has towards his people, the nation of Israel, but also listen for the zealous anger that God has towards the enemies of Israel, because he loves his people so much. This is what he says in the beginning of chapter 42. Here is my servant, whom I uphold, my chosen one, in whom I delight. I will put my spirit on him, and he will bring justice to the nations. He will not shout, or cry out, or raise his voice in the streets. A bruised reed he will not break, and a smoldering wick he will not snuff out. In faithfulness he will bring forth justice. He will not falter or be discouraged, till he establishes justice on the earth. In his teaching the islands will put their hope. Then later on in verse 13, he's turned his attention towards the enemies of Israel. The Lord will march out like a champion. Like a warrior, he will stir up his zeal, and with a shout he will raise the battle cry, and will triumph over his enemies. And then God himself says, I will lay waste the mountains and hills, and dry up all the vegetation. I will turn rivers into islands, and dry up the pools. I will lead the blind by ways they have not known. Along unfamiliar paths I will guide them. I will turn the darkness into light before them, and make the rough places smooth. And then moving ahead to chapter 3, God turns his attention back to the nation of Israel. He says, But now this is what the Lord says, He who created you, Jacob, He who formed you, Israel. Do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have summoned you by name. You are mine. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze, for I am the Lord your God. This weekend and this whole Christmas season, I hope that you can rest in the compassion that God extends towards you. Nowadays, since Christ died on the cross to bring all people into his family, we know that the prophecies that were geared towards the nation of Israel now extend to his whole people, the church, and that includes you. So rest in his gentle compassion, rest in the fact that he goes ahead of you to fight your battles for you. See you Sunday.